A person immersed in constant busyness seldom finds themselves in the company of idle friends. No flies gravitate towards a pot on the brink of boiling. In hindsight, the years of struggle may eventually be perceived as the most beautiful and crucial part of one's life. Understanding oneself from within stands as the paramount aspect of life. Enhance self-awareness by contemplating the wisdom of Sigmund Freud. The more flawless a person appears outwardly, the more internal demons they might harbor. The sole point of comparison is the person one used to be. The current goal is to surpass that past self. Unexpressed emotions never fade away, they linger, surfacing later in less appealing ways. Depression can be likened to frozen fear. Complete lack of shame is the initial indicator of stupidity. Before attributing feelings of depression or low self-esteem, ensure that the surroundings aren't breeding negativity. From one mistake to another, the full truth gradually reveals itself. In times of lack, cherish what is already present. Age and wisdom should ideally go hand in hand. Friendship thrives on maintaining a certain distance, while love is an art of intimacy. Freedom, with its inherent responsibility, is often avoided due to fear. Striving for perfection may hinder appreciation for what is already good. Honesty with oneself is a valuable exercise. A husband often serves as a substitute for the idealized beloved man. The restriction on the possibility of enjoyment adds value to the experience. No mortal can keep a secret, silence betrays through actions. Happiness, once a child's dream, is fulfilled in maturity. Every normal person is only partially normal. A woman should compliment a man without diminishing his strength. Family life centers around the most damaged person within it. Words wield a magical power, capable of delivering either immense joy or profound despair. A father's death marks the most heartbreaking loss in a man's life. People, in general, are often discreet about their sexual matters, masking them as if weathering a storm in the world of sexual relations. We are never as defenseless as when we love and never as despairing as when we lose the object of our affection. Strength arises from vulnerability. At a woman's breast, love and hunger intertwine. Defenselessness against suffering is at its peak when love is involved. Envy, if indulged, can be destructive, it's best to avoid it. Live life according to your own rules. Religion, often, is a universal compulsive neurosis. Recognizing a problem is halfway to solving it. Boldness often accompanies the assurance of being loved. The voice of the intellect may be quiet, but it persists, and there are always listeners. Complete absence of sex can be considered a sexual deviation, other preferences are simply matters of taste. Trust the mind in small matters and the heart in larger ones. Generosity is sometimes more apparent when one has little money than when wealth is abundant. The scope of one's personality is defined by the magnitude of the problem capable of challenging sanity. Seeking to alleviate suffering often takes precedence over the pursuit of pleasure. The most significant costs in life come from ignoring illness. Intense enjoyment is derived from contrast, not from a stagnant state of affairs. People are more moral than they think and, paradoxically, far more immoral than they can imagine. Connections are not random, we meet those who already exist in our subconscious. Unlocking the secrets of the human soul lies in understanding the psychic dramas of childhood. Five-Finger Girl is a primary abode, the initial addiction. Subsequent addictions like alcohol, tobacco, and morphine are merely substitutes. Humor enables the satisfaction of instinctual desires despite obstacles. Civilization's inception can be traced back to the first individual who chose insults over violence. The mind, akin to an iceberg, floats with only 1/7 of its mass visible above water. Seeking strength and confidence within oneself is imperative, they have always resided there. Success lies in transforming the fantasies of desire into reality. Rather than eliminating complexes, strive to harmonize with them as they legitimately guide conduct in the world. Marriage transforms from living for each other to living with each other, introducing dangerous rivals. Entering and leaving the world are solitary experiences. Adaptation signifies partial death, the disappearance of an individual's particle. Perfect, eternal hate purified love only exists between the addict and the drug. Love and work, work and love, these encompass the essence of life. Without love, illness ensues. Bisexuality is innate, and one's sexual orientation evolves based on life circumstances. Time spent with cats is never time wasted. Maturity manifests in the ability to delay gratification. Adults often fail to understand children due to a lack of comprehension of their own childhood. A father's protection is the most potent need in childhood. History perpetuates mistakes through new people repeating old errors. Conversations about sex, food, money, and morality are often projections of personal desires and experiences. Civilized society faces constant disintegration through the primary hostility men harbor toward each other. The only shame in Five-Finger Girl is the shame of doing it poorly. Nature and death are debts owed by everyone. A woman's hints are crucial for a man seeking intimacy. Just as belief cannot be forced, neither can unbelief. Beware of women who excessively discuss sex, it may indicate a psychological need. Experience teaches us that the world is not a nurturing environment. These insights from Sigmund Freud, the founder of psychoanalysis, underscore his lifelong commitment to developmental and mental health research. We trust that these reflections have sparked your interest and assisted you in gaining a deeper understanding of yourself.